Man, that one is really tight. Well, no, I just loosen it with this guy. That's locked up, kind of. Although, let's see here. If I can get this thing spinning. Nope, it's locked up. I trashed this engine for a reason, folks. And apparently I'm forgetting my own reasons. Alright, well, let's take out this spark plug. Alright, this is the right one. Looks good. Alright. Probably keeping that because I like to keep spark plugs. It's tiny. Look at that little thing. It looks like it's off a chainsaw or something. Tiny little 2-stroke. But this is a 4-stroke engine. Alright, back to this. Alright, well anyways, our push rods, we got 2 of these. We have, as you can see in there, are both our valves. A bigger wrench I'd use. Actually, I do have a bigger wrench. But you can see here, that's probably why it was seizing. Hard to tell though. Here's the head, which I will be, look at how tiny that is. That displacement, that's absolutely pathetic. But here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to pour some water in here, and I'm going to test the displacement. If I can even get this thing to bottom dead center. Oh, look at that. That's a look straight into the displacement right there.
Where is the display?
That's how much we're dealing with. That's the internal size, which is called the displacement. It looks pretty bad in there. Pretty bad. Like it was sitting for a really long time in the I don't know, but anyways, sweet, we're at bottom dead. We'll be checking the displacement of this engine I have it at bottom dead center, and we'll pour in, we'll measure out how much water can fit in here. And then I'll convert it to cc's. After. So 2 of these is 1 ounce. So that's 1 ounce. Two ounce. So as you can see, it's very, very full. It could not really hold anymore. You could even see it's bubbling. It's got a little bulge on it. See that shine off the top? That's actually really cool looking. You can see down in there the bottom of the piston, which is just disgusting looking. But anyways, no, I'm just kidding. I love the camera too much. But yeah. So that's 3 ounces. And 1 ounce is equivalent to 29, I want to say 29 point something cc's. And when we're looking at the head here, we have, let's see, where is it? I think that's the exhaust. Yep, that's the exhaust, and here's our intake. Exhaust, intake. You can see where they come in, and the valves, which are still in there. Alright.
Now we put the head back on with that much water in there?
Nope. We dump that much water out. Oh, it's got no oil in it. That might have been why I was seizing up. But anyways, see here we got our governor gear, which you can see very clearly how it works. We got our 2 weights here, and when this thing spins, they get thrown out, and that pushes this guy up like that, which then pushes on the little governor arm, making it slow down, which is linked up to the throttle. And you can see our big bearing here, which I'm definitely going to save, because that thing's awesome. And there's 2, 1 on either side. We have our camshaft, which you see the 2 lobes on it for exhaust and intake valve.
Now the timing's all messed up.
Well, we're not going to have this thing going anymore. And of course, we have our crankshaft, which will not come out until you do the piston. So I'm going to look at how tiny this little guy is. Oh, okay. Well, a bunch of stuff just fell out. What are these again? I forgot what these are called. They're what push on the push rods. But anyways, probably won't be keeping those. Also, a washer came out. Yummy. Governor gear in all its glory. Finally got the bolt off on this flywheel after so much work. That thing was so hard to get off. I had to jam the crankshaft and the piston together in a weird way to get it off. There's the fins. I doubt that'll just fall off. Alright, got a flywheel pulling tool. Friend lended it to me. So let's Ideally, you'd be using a bigger wrench than this to crank this thing. There. Wasn't too terribly hard. Once you get this, look at that thing. Wow, there's a big spider in there. That's disgusting. Alright. This is a light block now. Alright, well, we can now take this shaft out. Alright, well, there's the crankshaft for this little, I determined with the what was it, the water, yeah, that I poured in the cylinder, that it was probably a 90cc engine, because I got like 88 cc's when I was done calculating, so it was probably 90cc, because you have to imagine there's a little bit of space in the head for a couple more cc's, so it's probably a 90. That's not big at all, especially for a go-kart engine. Actually, I could just pound this thing out. Wow. Look at that little thing. It's disgusting. Alright, well now we have the block stripped down to about as much as you can strip it down. Let's see. Oh! Didn't notice that, but the bearing came off on this, wow, that's... Wow. Didn't expect that. There's also this one though, and the... Took this little seal off by ripping it out. So if I put it over something like that, and there's our bearing. One bearing. That's cool. I'll clean the block out, put it back together maybe, and so it'll look cool. There's some parts I'll keep. I'll keep the piston because I have quite a nice piston collection. I'll take the piston rod out. Take this little clip off of it. Clip. Now for our what was this again? This, I'm pretty sure, is the connecting rod. It's either called the piston rod or the connecting rod. I think technically, I think technically this is a connecting rod, not a piston rod, because a piston rod would go straight and not be connected to the crankshaft. Oh, well that's why it wouldn't be coming out, because there's another clip on the other end. Next, our other clip. There's that. Connecting rod. Piston, which is disgusting with like rust and oil and stuff, which I think is from me putting the water in the cylinder and then it rusted, because this is Or I don't know, but anyways. Actually, I'll clean off all the parts I want. Alright. So I've finished washing it all up. And you can see it's a lot cleaner. We have the head, which I didn't bolt back on. I just kind of left the studs in there. I got a lot of the oil out, so you can see it's pretty clean. And then I bolted the crankcase back on with just 2 bolts. And you also may be wondering what happened to all the other parts that were off that engine. Well, they're all here, or at least the ones I wanted to save. Here we have the crankshaft and the camshaft, and then we have the flywheel, the pull start, and the centrifugal clutch off of that engine. Alright, thank you for watching. I sure hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.